Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV Current. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. First are the major headlines for the national news. NNPCL has spent $1 billion so far on AKK gas pipeline project, Kiari. Simon Ekpa tells Gowan to stay away from Southeast, warns Abia governor-elects, OT. Gunmen abduct National Population Commissioner in Rivers. Fleeing terrorists kill 6 in Plateau communities. And on sports, Aruna Asser to renew rivalry as African Cup begins in Kasarani May 4th. Now the news in detail. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, says it has so far spent over $1.1 billion on the ongoing construction of the Ajaokuta Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline and station project from its cash flow. The NNPCL Limited GCEO, Malem Mele Kiari, said this on Monday while touring some of its project sites in Kogi with newsmen and other stakeholders. Kiari was accompanied by some top officials of the NNPC Limited and Allsab Limited, Pipelines and Facilities, the contractor of the project. Kiari said the company would continue to fund the massive project which it was delivering in phases and has been active even though it did not have third-party finance for the project. So far, NNPC Limited has funded over $1.1 billion on the project, and to date, none of the project's activities are abandoned as reported, and we reassure all stakeholders that we have a line of sight to project delivery on schedule. NNPC Limited remains highly committed towards the delivery of strategic national infrastructure projects through responsive project delivery, active collaboration with government security agencies and communities, as well as deployment of technology for delivering the project. This is one of the most massive projects of proportion value to our country for economic growth. It is most delivered project and we have continued to fund it in spite of not having third-party finance support. We will deliver this project. The GCEO decried the fact that due to insecurity, it had lost some site workers, thereby expressing sadness over their demise and consoled their families, whom he said the company shared in their grief. Moving on to the next story. Self-styled Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has warned former military head of state, General Yakubu Gowan, to stay away from any part of the southeast as he is not welcome there. The elder statesman, who was to be part of an early scheduled post-inauguration prayer for Abia State Governor-elect Alex Oti, but had withdrawn from the proposed event due to criticism that followed due to his perceived role in the Nigerian Civil War. However, while reacting to the proposed visit of Gowan to the state in a statement on Monday, the controversial Biafra agitator and founder of IPOP, Autopilot, said the former leader and his prayers were not needed in the region. General Yakubu Gowan retired is the big evil three, and we, the present generation of Biafrans, are the axes that have been sharpened to cut him down. Gowan dug a pit for Biafrans, but we survive it. Gowan's evil feet will never march on Biafra soil again. He will be alive, and Biafra will be actualized before his sad eyes, because Biafra is coming very soon. Yakubu Gowan, the prayer of the wicked, is an abomination in the sight of God. Who are you coming to pray for in the Biafra land? Says the statement. A holy man, an evil man, or a born-again Christian, the name of God should not come out of a bad heart. He also had some words of warning for Oti against starting his reign on the wrong footing and antagonizing the Biafran Republic. It seems that you want to start your administration on the wrong foot with the little time you have as a governor on the Nigerian state before Biafra emerges as a nation. Therefore, know now that our satellite is on you, he warned. Going on to the next story. A commissioner with the National Population Commission in Bayelsa State, Mrs. Gloria Izonfor, has been reportedly abducted by unknown gunmen. It was gathered that Izonfor, a former head of service in Bayelsa State, was abducted at the Ogbakiri Junction along the east-west road in Rivers State on Sunday evening while she was traveling to Port Harcourt from Brass in Bayelsa. She was reportedly whisked away by the gunmen alongside her driver and maid. Abductors were said to demand 500 million naira for their release. The police public relations officer, River State Police Command, Grace Inringe Koko, who confirmed the incident, said the commissioner of police has mandated tactical teams to ensure the victims regain their freedom. Going on to the next story, at Plateau State. At least 6 persons were confirmed dead after suspected terrorists attacked residents in 2 separate communities in Plateau State on Monday. It was learned that while 2 persons were killed in the Warring Village Kuru community, just south local government area by the fleeing terrorists, while 4 persons were killed in Ipang community, Barkinladi, LGA of the state. The 2 separate incidents, it was further gathered, occurred on Sunday night. The spokesman for the military task force in charge of maintaining peace in the state, Captain Oya James, confirmed the killing of 2 persons in Jos South community on Monday. James said for the issue in Kuru community, the commander immediately deployed officers there when we learned of the attack. But unfortunately, 1 person was already shot dead before we got there yesterday, Sunday, which is 2 days ago. For the killings in Barkinladi, I can tell you that it was a result of a clash between 2 communities in the area, but I will get back to you when I get details of what happened, says the commander. However, residents of Barkin community who confirmed the killings claimed that 4 persons died during the attack, which also left many residents injured. And to end the news is a sports story. Quadri Aruna and Omar Asser will again take their rivalry to Nairobi, Kenya, when the 2023 Africa Cup holds from May 4th to 6th at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, Kenya. Aruna, who was forced by injury to concede the title in 2022 to Asser at 4-3, will be hoping to reclaim the crown following his recent form at tournaments across the globe. Currently number 12 in the world, Aruna is the highest ranked African in the world, while Asser at 33 is the second best rated African. Current African best ranked woman, Dina Meshraf, is at present in fine form. She will be up against compatriot and defending champion Anna Goda, who claimed her first continental title in Lagos last year. Every participating country is expected to present 2 players each in men and women's event, while Egypt, as the defending champions in men and women, will nominate 2 players alongside 2 champions. Kenya as host will present 4 players each in men and women's event, while Brian Mutua will lead the East African team against the visitors. Already, organizers of the tournament, Kenya Table Tennis Association (KTTA), have assured participants of top-class event, having staged the same competition in 2018. The African Club Championship will precede the Africa Cup, but both tournaments would serve as a dress rehearsals for the first World Cup Championships be staged in Africa in 84 years, which is due to hold in Durban, South Africa from May 20th to 28th. That ends the national news this hour from BGI TV. Before we go, some major headlines. NNPCL has spent $1 billion so far on AKK gas pipeline project, Kiari. Simon Ekpa tells Gowan to stay away from Southeast, warns Abia Governor-elect, OT. Government abduct National Population Commissioner in Rivers. We also brought to you fleeing terrorists kill 6 in Plateau communities. And on sport, Aruna Asser to renew rivalry as African Cup begins in Kasarani May 4th. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, kindly Google search the handle on YouTube, BGI TV Currents, subscribe and kindly follow for more updates on the notification bell. For advert placement of your goods and services, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placements only. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rebila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.